The worst Premier League season has finally ended. Now reacting to this video. Last season I didn't finish it, I got to the top 8. And this video won't be an hour and 20 minutes long. I talked a lot of rubbish in that video. So first, FIFA predicted it. Got Liverpool right. 9th to 16th. And the bottom 4. So I just got Liverpool right. And that was with me updating the players' stats to their best card in all my team. I've done the same in FIFA 20. It's for career mode. I put Palace 20th. I was very sure one of my career mode teams would go down. One did. I've actually done Watford twice. FIFA 18 too. So firstly, it's not a great team. Let's go with who I think is good. Waiter, Cahill, Van Aanholt, Luca, MacArthur, Kiai maybe. Stop scored against Spurs. Maya, I've not really seen anything from him. Zaha was okay. It was Ayew scoring the goals for them. Their transfer window was terrible. Ayew for 2.52 million. The other Ayew scored for Swansea against Brentford. Playoffs. Hill on a 3, Camarasa, he went somewhere else, Cardiff player. Solof's been good in Trabzonspor, Turkey. Also really sold Wan-Bissaka, and that was it. Speroni retired. That's why I went back to Chelsea, he did nothing. I said on the video their right back will get destroyed. Joel Ward, Ryan Kelly, whoever that was. They have signed a right back now, Ferguson from West Brom. They were nowhere near the bottom 3. Their form died though after beating Bournemouth. 7 defeats in a row. I made the video after they drew 0-0 with Everton and 1-0 to Sheffield United, and then they go win at Old Trafford. Van Aanholt. Going through their results, they don't get smashed a lot. 4-0 Spurs. Bad form there, and the 4 wins. In the Cups, straight away to Derby and Colchester. Boy Hodgson has done very good there, but the fans want him out apparently.
My original predictions were made at half 12 last Friday, and I had Burnley 20th. Their transfer window was dead. But they're not going down with Ashley Barnes, Chris Wood, Jay Rodriguez, and the centre backs.
19th was Norwich. I said definition of a yo-yo club. This is their 5th relegation, I think the most. Farman on the bench there. He made 1 appearance in the league. That was at Palace, and he had to be subbed after 23 minutes. Then he got loaned out to Brann in Norway. Just then they had players like Van Zik, Hernandez, Buendia scored over 8 goals. Now it's in the Premier League, Pookie got 11, the goals dried up. Canwell 6, he's in the reserve somewhere. And then 7 others on 1. He was 67 rated, he's definitely going to move to the Prem. And I said that this team is well better than the team they got relegated about 5 years ago, but that team got 13 more points. Their signings, they didn't spend any money. Players it's sold. Naismith. No one to be honest. Yeah, Roberts was pointless. They lost every game since lockdown. That was the first. 20th since the 19th game. After they beat Man City, there were talks about Europa League. 3 games later, and they're losing 5-1 to Villa at home. Still some great moments this season. Pukki's hat-trick, 3-2. Beat Everton. 2-all with Spurs, and they beat them in the FA Cup. Leicester, Jamal Lewis. I think they could have gone 1-0 up. Hernandez. Also, Ida's hat-trick. The Burnley game summed their season up, down to 9 men. And on goal. And they only had 4 clean sheets, 2 against Bournemouth. And I also think their defence was injury prone.
18th is between Sheffield United, Newcastle and Southampton. I had the Blaze there, but I'm giving them a chance. I put Newcastle 18th, them and Norwich would finish in the same positions from 2016. Southampton have Trey Adams, Ward-Prowse, Redmond and Shane Long was actually scoring goals last season. I put Newcastle 18th.
Yeah, Newcastle 18th. That was the team they had out against Arsenal. And then I said Steve Bruce was the manager. They went the bottom 3 5 times. The Arsenal game was when the fans were protesting against Mike Ashley. First 10 games only wins against Spurs and Man United, Joelinton and Matty Longstaff. Then West Ham and Bournemouth, Sheffield United, Southampton, draw against City, Palace, beat Chelsea at home. Yeah, that was the last minute Isaac Hayden. I watched that game. Bournemouth 4-1. And then the form at the end's been terrible. Losing 5-0 to Leicester woke them up. Joelinton cost more than double St. Maximin. What a weird club. Nassaro, Danny Rose came in. Willems, Benaleb, Carroll on a through. Move away from that. Is Henry Saivet still there? They sold Jose Perez for 30, and the best striker of all time, Joselu. Kennedy went back. And their top scorer was Shelby with 6. Dwight Gale got about 4 goals for them. Carroll, I think, none. And then Dubravka's a good goalkeeper. A lot of their centre-backs scored goals. 17th, Southampton. They would have took that after losing 9-0 to Leicester. They finished 11th in the end. That's actually insane. But I don't think Danny Ings would be joint second top scorer with 22. Only 1 behind Vardy. 18 points above the relegation zone. How close was Hasenhüttl to getting sacked after losing 9-0 to Leicester? And then their home form is 19th, away is 3rd. 17th 4 times. Away wins against Brighton and Sheffield United, so they did double over them. But one to Chelsea at home, then the 9-0. That was when Angus Gunn was in goal. He's not very good. This saved them. I'll come back to the home game later. when I mentioned Watford. Unbeaten there. I think I were 2-0 up in this game. 2-0 against Villa. Before they were only just staying up. The season before that, when he had Pellegrino, Marcus, and before that, Claude PL. The fans had given up when they were used to be in the top 8. And now they've got back to being a decent mid-table club. It's not great when I'm doing a Portsmouth career mode on FIFA. 16th, Sheffield United. That's decent when everyone put them in the relegation zone. Ravel Morrison went to Middlesbrough. Did he even play for them? Henderson, 13 clean sheets. He got beat at his near post against Southampton apparently. He's good when there's talks of him replacing De Gea. They were never in the bottom 5. 10 wins at home. 1-0 against Palace. I think they were 2-0 down. Everton away. So they never managed to beat Watford. Before they had died when they lost 3-0 twice in a row. Henderson didn't play against them. And then they lost the last 3. However, they did take 4 points off Chelsea, Spurs and Arsenal. They got Sander Berger in January. They also got Jack Rodwell in. He might have been released now. He sold. Yeah, Robinson went to West Brom. Bezic did nothing. 15th, Burnley. Another team like Sheffield United. No one wants to watch their games, but it gets them points. They both got the same points total. Very mid-table. I'll say which bit they stayed up by. 4-2 to Chelsea. 3-0 versus Watford. 2 wins there. This. I think Pope saved a penalty from Vardy. Yeah, he did. And then Rodriguez. Look at that. And they barely had a squad. On the bench against Brighton, it was just Ridgewell and Robbie Brady, who I knew. How is Pope's market value 8.5 million? He has the second most clean sheets in the league. 15. That's level with Liverpool. But Alisson was injured at the start. 14th, Brighton, 2 points off. I wanted to search for a club, not Mark Albrighton. They should sign him though for the memes. They are getting him though. They've been 14th to 16th nearly all season. 3-0 win on the first day. Then they beat Spurs 3-0, I watched that. 3-2 against Everton last minute. Here's a Digne on goal. Then Norwich, Arsenal, I watched that. Bournemouth, Chelsea, Jahan Bash overhead kick. Haven't seen him since. 3-0 against West Ham, 3-1 down. Watford, yeah, they were 1-0 down. Doing the double over Arsenal helped them. They're a bit inconsistent. They wasn't going down with Lewis Dunk. They signed Webster. Lamptey was good. He came in January. I watched him against Leicester. That was a boring game though. Zuma scored a screamer apparently today. Moy came in. McAllister, after the restart, played. One to Grosso. Trossard was okay. Multiplier 10 goals. They have Tau now.
I think Watford, we can easily get relegated.
I was obviously gonna say we could get relegated after losing 3-0 at home to Brighton though. I thought we were safe after we beat Norwich and Newcastle. We were losing both. I've not even brought up West Ham, Villa and Bournemouth in my predictions yet. Highest position this season was the dizzy heights of 16th. Arsenal, West Ham and Villa have relegated us. And obviously ourselves because we're crap. It took us 12 games to get a win. Then we'll beat United 2-0, December the 22nd. 2 wins, 3 wins. This game, we were 2-0 up. Theo Walcott's relegated us too. Yerry Mina 2 goals before half time. Unreal. And then we beat Liverpool. This will mean a lot now. Also the game before Everton, I said this in another video, the Watford are going down video. Troy Deeney against Villa, Birmingham fan. He gave me the goal, it was him. And Tyrone Mings in the 95th minute. And then we sacked 3 managers. Javi went after this game. The form at the end of last season was also terrible, the FA Cup final. Flores went after losing 2-1 to Southampton. I also wanted him out. He was Watford manager in Watford's first Premier League season. I don't really understand why he got sacked. He got to an FA Cup semi-final and mid-table. Nigel Pearson against Liverpool away. And he got sacked after losing 3-1 to West Ham. I think he said something to the owners. So the performances in the games were awful, mainly in the first half. And also Deeney up front on his own, never worked. As I said in the prediction video, the defence is championship. Now the whole team is. John Matt was injured. Capu got injured with about 3 games to go. Delafeu got injured against Liverpool. I'm 100% sure he would have stayed up if he could play. So these random players like Joe Pedro barely played. Those were our signings. Welbeck scored his first goal against Norwich, overhead kick. Dawson 5.4 million. I don't think he played for West Brom before that. Seto, he wasn't even Udinese's best player. Why not go for the Paul, who's also Argentinian? And Sarr didn't get a goal and assist since the Liverpool game, unless he got one against Arsenal. Match of the day is on now. Won't be on that next season. I think the championship's on Quest. I thought I might van, but I've never seen them play in the Championship. I highlighted Watford after they beat Liverpool the first time, 3-0 at Garlow. I might hate the Championship 2 games in. So all the players that don't want to be there, unfortunately, Sardafiu, the Corey is all going. That's the dumbest thing I've ever posted. That was when the White Girls fought against Villa, Everton beat Norwich, and Jimenez against Bournemouth. And also put this in the Watford are going down video, the Championship, and the bottom 3. It's in that order now as well. Solvig, done with football. Want to go watch golf next season. 3-2 Arsenal. Again, another poor first half. My hopes went after 34 seconds. Dawson fell in Lacazette. 3-1 at half time and we weren't bad. Imagine if Arsenal played well. Also Martinez with that save from Welbeck. That's actually the picture. And with Deeney, he's missed a penalty, got a red card, and now relegation against Arsenal since saying cojones. Yeah, everyone's delighted with gone down because we've had Pearson.
Well, Aston Villa. It's a bit weird putting them above Watford's.
Villa 12th. This one they shouldn't really be battling relegation. Wesley got injured and they brought in another Pro League striker. He only scored once somehow. Wesley, I don't know that for. Got 5. They were a lot better with Hurahan in the team. 3 goals, 5 assists. Built once. Their highest position actually. Only 2 away wins. It's going to be Everton on a Friday. Oh, Ghazi at the end. 0-0 with West Ham on Monday. I watched that game in a pub. What a boring game. 3-2 with Arsenal. I think they'll win both times. Burnley 2-2. Then they beat Norwich 5-1. Brighton 4-1 to Leicester. 6-1. 2-1. This game, Sheffield United should have had a goal. It doesn't matter for Watford, but Bournemouth would have stayed up. And after that Mings goal, they didn't win for 10 games. Then they get points in the last 4. And this was the Watford versus Southampton thing. Like, who have they got in their VAR room? Absolute idiots. Also, this annoyed me at Spurs. Dele Alli's goal. I was watching it on Soccer Saturday. He said no goal, but I got given. And we also should have got a penalty in that game. 11th West Ham, but I did say that they could go down. I did say in that video that the battle was awful. Brought in Bowen. Susech on loan, now it's a permanent. And Mikel Antonio scored a lot since the restart. 11th once. Started at the bottom, then they went up to 5th. Beat United. 6 wins at home. To be Watford 3-1. I think Haller got 2. Good start, then they died. Beat Chelsea 1-0. Cresswell. Southampton away, Haller. 4-0 against Bournemouth. Moyes' first game, Pellegrini went after losing to Leicester. 3-3 Brighton. 3-2 Liverpool when they should have won, or at least got a point. Fabianski mistake. Then they beat Southampton. 3-2 against Chelsea, Yarmolenko. 4-0 against Norwich. Bournemouth scored goals, which is why I put them 10th. Callum Wilson got 8, Harry Wilson got 7, and King got 6.
Bournemouth and Watford went up in 2015 and would become Premier League regulars in before we both go down.
He started off well. Losing so many away games didn't help. Beat Villa. Did the double over Everton 3-1 twice. He took 4 points off Chelsea. Wolves 9th. They were never 9th. Hard to beat. They actually had the same amount of defeats as City. Still off bad. Tammy Abraham hat-trick there. First win against Watford. Everton 8th. They were never 8th. Marco Silva got sacked after losing to Liverpool. And Troy came in after Arsenal. And then been 11th, 12th now. Just inconsistent. Beat Sheffield United, then lose to a team getting relegated. 4 defeats at home, 11 away. Twelfth is good with dinosaur arms in goal. And they finished 50 points behind Liverpool. 7th, Leicester. What game by Johnny Evans today against his old club. I retweeted Leicester's tweet when they signed Southampton the year before from Freiburg. Is he still suspended from the Bournemouth game? Saw the highlights and saw Wes Morgan playing against Martial and Rashford. No chance of getting Champions League. If they got offered Europa League at the start of the season, they would have took it. But to be second and drop off like that. 8 defeats away. This is relegation form down here. They only beat Palace because Sacco slipped. 6th, Chelsea. Bearing in mind they just lost 4-0 to United. Pulisic before the restart. It's just a hat-trick against Burnley. Maybe one other game. But since the restart it's been unreal. 6th once. After that they beat Wolves 5-2. They could challenge for the top 2 now that they have Werner, CH, maybe Havertz. I'm gonna have to make a championship prediction video next year. Great. A lot of wins there. And I said in the video about more spineless performances. Sheffield United, Everton, West Ham, Liverpool, Southampton. Giroud helped them get 4th. With Abraham, I don't think they would have got it. Also in the final, which I think they're going to win, 4-1 against Arsenal, Europa League final. I thought Arsenal were going to play a weak team. They played their best team possible. Twats. 5th Spurs, Arsenal are in 4th. I also said that Spurs will win a trophy. Well done. The season's been so bad that Amazon Prime are making a documentary. I was close enough with Spurs, 3 points off Leicester with a worse goal difference. 12 wins at home. 7-2 Bayern. Leipzig 4-0 on aggregate. Newcastle, Joelinton. 3-0 to Brighton. That was the same week, the 7-2. I think he got sacked. Pochettino. Now that was his first game. Good at the end. The Bournemouth game was awful. Also, they had no Harry Kane for a bit. And then Arsenal 4th, 10 points behind Chelsea. 4th twice. They only lost 3 at the Emirates. So I know he got sacked at this game. Frankfurt. 2-2 with Watford, they were 2-0 up. Imagine if Watford came back from 3-0 down this time. Chelsea, they were 1-0 up. Draws. They got 14 draws. They can be good at times, like beating United and Man City, but Arsenal Fan TV needs views. And at the start of the season, that channel brainwashed me. Stupid tie. 3rd, Man United, I got one right. These being 3rd shows how shy the rest of the league has been. They were 3rd for the last 2 games. I've shithoused this one. 14th at one point. Only 2 defeats at home. One was to Palace. And another Burnley, I guess. After that Burnley game, actually, they were unbeaten. Bruno's first game was Wolves. So it's 14 games at the Chelsea. And the last 2, I put Liverpool 2nd. But in the FIFA 18 video, I put Liverpool top. I still think Man City are the better team. Laporte was injured, and then Aguero near the end. Stay away form. Still in the Champions League. Like 3-2 to Norwich. It's basically over then. And then the week after 8-0 banter. Did United do a double over them? Nah, 2-0. And Liverpool top other than the first game because City and United won 5-0, I think. United won 4-0, City 5. Good off. Go away Klopp. I don't think they'll be able to win so many games again. I think they've got 2 more points from last season, more. Only 1 draw at home, Burnley. In the Champions League, they lost to Everton. Draw of United. 28th game was their first defeat. So he'll probably end up at Liverpool because they'll play with Mane.